I can see a lot of people are saying a lot of different things. Some people are explaining it differently. There are people who claim that people will be assaulted by the army. No, that is not a lockdown. A lockdown is very simple. Police got a mandate. A mandate is that people, as President Ramaphosa outlined, it's very clear that people must stay at home. If you're found to break the lockdown rules, definitely you will be arrested. The maximum force that the army can use is to take you and apprehend you and to the police. So nothing else that they can do. The army is there to make sure to assist the police so that the police can do their work properly. The army is there. In some cases, the police, they cannot reach other places. The army is there to assist while the police cannot reach some certain particular area, so that they can enforce the law. But the maximum force the army can use is to just take the person and put that particular person into the van. So that is a lockdown. When you talk about there is a difference between a lockdown and a state of emergency. South Africa, the last time we have the state of emergency, it was 1986. The state of emergency is different. One, it's when there is a threat to the lives of South Africans, or maybe there is a bomb threat whatsoever. Maybe a certain army want to attack the country. Yes. Then what is happening, the state of emergency will be gazetted, of which is already there. The state of emergency is there. The rules are still the same, where no one can be seen can be seen laundering in the street. You must stay at home. You fail to do so, you can be even shot and killed by the army. That is a state of emergency. But when it's a lockdown, the army is only there assisting the police. For instance, in cases the army have to assist the communities and the people, maybe with sanitizers, if they have sanitizers, with masks, if they have to give a mask. When you go and pass roadblocks, the army must make sure that, assisting the police, that everything is going well. For instance, there might be a roadblock that say, you pass this particular area, where are you going, what are you going to do? Then you must be able to respond to that. You don't give any problems. Even if maybe there is a problem that you'll be giving to the army or to the police, yes. The army cannot assault you, the army cannot beat you. The only thing that they can do is to make sure that they let the police to arrest you. That is the only maximum force that needs to be applied, that people must be arrested during the lockdown. That is lockdown. State of emergency is what people are talking about. Yes. People being beaten in the street. If when you are seen on the street, you'll be beaten and all that. But the army is there to make sure that you are arrested in the lockdown. So in the state of emergency, it's when something is totally out of control. Then it is only the responsibility of the army to make sure that all citizens are safe. So in the lockdown, the army does not have a mandate, but in a state of emergency, the army do have a mandate. So that is the difference, just to unpack the difference between the lockdown and the state of emergency. Because I can see there is a lot of people who are fooling people around, making videos, threatening people and all that stuff. All those threats, those are the situation and circumstances and forces that are applied during the state of emergency, yes. But not during the lockdown. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Nzongai. And tell us more about what experiences that you have been experienced while it's happening now, so far.
No, what I've seen is that, look, for instance, in Eastern Cape, when you enter the Western Cape, there is a roadblock, and when you come out, when you enter Eastern Cape, you are being tested. Yes. You are being tested, but very funny, they test you when you're entering Eastern Cape, but you are not tested when you're coming from Eastern Cape to Western Cape. So I think that needs to be corrected. And I also discovered that there are some private hospitals that do not assist their medical staff and general workers with masks and other safety equipments.
And one last thing, Mr. Nzongane, in our society, like you living in Zwelihle, in Western Cape, those people, what can you say to them?
The only thing I can tell
for them to be safe on this, due to the challenges that they're gonna face it. I know you have all compile all everything, but just a short story for them.
The only thing I can tell you people, one, make sure today you buy your flour, you buy your meal, you buy your rice. Make sure that you buy dry yeast, baking powder, you buy eggs, you buy fish oil, all those basic needs that you need. You don't have to go too much on meat. The only thing that you can rely on during the lockdown is carbohydrates, making sure that you get enough carbohydrates. Yes, you can get proteins from eggs, that will be fine. But what is important is carbohydrates so that you can remain fit at all times. And making sure that you got the tea and also the coffee and the sugar so that you can get energy, and also caffeine so that you can have a sufficient energy in your body while you remain at home and all that stuff. And if you've got a yard, a bigger yard, you can be able to walk around your yard and all that stuff. So that's all I can tell. But people, all I can tell people is that, please guys, stay at home, remain with your loved ones, remain with your children, play with your children. Make sure that no relatives or friends are visiting you. You comply. You do not give problems to the police. You cooperate. Please, gentlemen, the other issue that I want to address is the fact that not all shops will be opened. There are certain few shops that will be opened. Make sure that you are not going to just walk around and do things as you wish. I see there are people who are planning to go to Eastern Cape, traveling tomorrow. I doubt those people will reach even Eastern Cape. Remember, if you leave tomorrow to Eastern Cape and they found you on the road at midnight on Friday, you must know that you'll be arrested. The only opportunity that you had, the only day you had to travel, it was only tonight, nothing else. But if you are going to leave Western Cape or Eastern Cape to Eastern Cape tomorrow or any other area for tomorrow, then you must know that you'll be arrested and you'll lose your money, everything. Together with the taxi that you'll be taking, you will be arrested, because no taxi will be able to try to take people point to point. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Nzongane.
Pleasure.
For the day. Please stay safe and positive. Love the families. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.